Hi folks, hello. Marcus Freudenmann here, and this is a preview series of MindWatch, and we're going through case studies and testimonials. And I would like to introduce Marietta with her dream painting behind her, which we will introduce at the end of this video. Now, Marietta has gone from very deep depression, from great pain, into becoming an author and painter and artist, and has completely broken free of those limitations of the mind. And she would like to share with us how that worked. So, welcome, Marietta.
Welcome, Marcus.
Marietta, would you tell us a little bit on where you were and how you got there and how that felt?
I was at a point in my life, I was so low that I did not want to live anymore, because I gave up everything with the illusion in my head that whatever I did is wrong, it doesn't work, and there's nothing I can do right, and I'm only creating negative outcomes, and I'm only getting abandoned. And I sank in such a deep depression. I spent nearly 1 year in extreme pain, 24 hours a day. But at the same time in this pain, there was something pushing me from inside of my body, saying that there must be a total other side. What I'm going through in the moment, I want to know what this is about. I either want to die, or I want to know what else I can do with life, or what is happening to me. I wanted to understand life. And I opened up and I asked the universe, I want to know what this is all about, and what have I done wrong, and what can I change. And for about 8 months, amazing things happened to me. There was just one information after another coming, what I've done wrong with my mind, and I started to observe my mind very, very consciously.
Well, you started the program
And
about a year ago.
I started the program so that I know what is going on. And I discovered all my habits. And they were all based on fear and on negative thinking. And I understood that the negative thinking came from my parents, that because I was criticized my entire life, there was nothing I could do ever right. And also when I came home with really good marks and did really good things, I was still kind of put down. I also attracted all these men in my life who did exactly the same thing to me, and I didn't understand why this happened. I was very frustrated in my life, very angry about all this man putting me down. I know you're laughing, because I had to realize why this happened to me.
They're angels, aren't they?
Understanding my mind, I realized that I have attracted subconsciously all these energies in my life.
And you said it subconsciously. It's
yes.
something we don't know, we don't realize that we do. It's
No.
just ongoing with our thoughts. We just send that out, and all those angels around come around and just help us to fulfill exactly what we think about. I know Marietta told me before that it's very frustrating to think that you create that yourself and that you're asking for it, but yeah, it's subconscious, but that's still the way it works.
It is the way it works, but when you're at the position of a very low self-confidence, very low self-esteem, you also run that pattern that you don't understand what you're doing, and when anybody tells you you're just doing it yourself, or you ask for it, you get even more anger, because you are already a person who takes every criticism everybody gives you and tries harder. And you actually want to try even better to please that person, and then you think you actually looking in all angles of your life, what have I done wrong now to attract this, to do it to myself.
More and more down.
And I realized searching for the answers, I misunderstood all the explanations being given in certain books, and I went even further down.
Well, there is a lot of books who really give that interpretation that you think positive, and then you attract the positive. It's not about thinking outside, and that's what we've corrected in our workshop. It's not about thinking the Ferrari and the great house that you attract. You have to think of yourself worthy to live in a Ferrari, in a great house, or have a Ferrari. And if you think of yourself worthy, you first need to find the worthiness in you. Yes. And that's what we did with the workshop. Now, I see behind Marietta this beautiful painting, and this beautiful lady is just looking over her head. Would you like to talk about this painting a little bit?
The painting is my own healing tree.
Mm-hmm.
I imagined myself to be, years ago, like this woman in the picture, very peaceful, very happy, and to be myself. And I think I'm quite close.
It is absolutely stunning, and you reveal that freedom. Now, in our workshops, we go into very deep problems, have also, on the other side, a very beautiful side to them. What was the beautiful side? What was that beauty that came out of all that pain?
Out of my deepest depression came joy and happiness, because I wanted to know the opposite side of the depression and what it is telling me. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to understand it, and I consciously observed what it means.
Would you choose a bland, boring life without that emotional down, if you could choose today, compared to your emotional wave?
Nothing what I experienced I want to miss, because it's taken me where I am.
That's it. Now, you're writing your book, you're painting, you express yourself, you teach others to come free from depression, and you've discovered that inner sparkling soul. Well, you know, who can say that about themselves? Who can go and say, well, I just am happy, I'm joyful, and I can teach that to others. So Marietta is really one of those beautiful souls who managed to break free into something very special. Now, I have a very special bonus for you, and that's something she announced just short before. Would you like to say the title of your painting and your book?
Heart and Mind Merging.
Heart and Mind Merging. We are looking for a sponsor, or Marietta is looking for a sponsor for this book, and it's a single piece. There will be no other. It will be the book cover. If you are interested to join in, there is only one single chance. Contact us through the MindWatch website, and you can be the proud owner of this painting. So call straight away. Thank you for listening, and thank you, Marietta, and looking forward to share a lot more with you.